Hi guys, this is Common Sense Dude coming back to you. It's been a while since I've done a video, but it's time I do a few. Do one, since I'm not on a random time when I do them. I just do them every so often, but generally have a usual flow of them going. But thanks to my 8 or 9 subscribers I have, so decided I need to give them something to listen to or something, since it's been a while since I've done one, at least a month. Got a couple opinions to say on some stuff that I've been hearing over the last couple weeks on YouTube or in life in general. I guess one thing I have to say, I've been listening to YouTube talking about all these people to use the copyright strikes to take other people's videos down if they don't like what they have to say. Well, guess what? I'm such a small channel, and I don't have a lot of subscribers. Taking me down is not going to do much for you. Might make you feel good, but I don't monetize my videos, so I have a regular job, so I do this on the side. So if the big YouTube channels out there don't like what I'm saying, I'm not big enough to take down. So maybe in the future I'll get bigger, but right now I'm not really into playing YouTube's algorithms or any games to try to make my channel any bigger than it gets. Just naturally let it grow naturally on its own. So that's what I'm doing with it. That's what I have to say about that. So I think the people that are small YouTube channels that are using copyright strikes to take other people down, I think it's lame. I think it's lame. I think they're babies, and so as they can see, I have nothing going on in this one, music or video, so unless they can copyright some guy sitting on a chair, I guess I'm safe as I can be. But if they ever want to come talk to somebody that will give them a nice conversation, look me up. I'm on YouTube. I'm easy to find. John Gooden 76. Pretty easy to find. Although I'm not very high on YouTube's list of channels, but that's okay. I'm there. A few people found me. I'm available. Some other things that I wanted to say is I've been looking at the news lately, and news isn't that great. That's all I want to say about it. So I probably won't look at it for a while because there's no great news on the news channel. So I only look at it once in a while because my wife likes to look at it. But that's about it with that. Wanted to say that I don't know, not a whole lot to say, just been working, dealing with the weather, moving the snow. Got a wife was nice enough to help me get a tooth fixed, so I got to get a crown to get that fixed, and my wife bought me a couple of snowboards, make moving the snow a little easier, which is sort of nice because we got 9 inches of snow yesterday, day before. Well, that's good. I don't know. I wanted to say that, I want to say that I've done okay. I've made most of my opportunities on my own. I made my opportunities for myself. No one ever gave me opportunities. I pretty much made them all myself. I'm doing pretty good. My wife is getting along with my life better, and so we're trying to help each other out to solve a few problems. I got to get a tooth fixed, and she's paid for it. Didn't seem to worry about it. Got something else to do dental-wise, which I don't know what it's going to cost, but I'm finding that out in 2 weeks, so she probably helped me pay for that. So you can get involved with a woman, and it can be a pretty positive situation on both sides. So, at least it was for me. So I had my problems, but it's generally positive on both sides. So that's good for the both of us, I guess. That's some other stuff I wanted to say, but I Can't exactly remember it all. It'll probably come to me in a couple minutes here, I guess. But um, yeah, I want to say that it's the racism hasn't gone away. It's still out here. Um, I don't have a problem with it. I have, what few friends I have are fine with who I am, and if they don't like me, that's okay. If they don't like me, then I guess they're not my friend anymore. That's how I look at it. I don't play a whole lot of games. You either like me for who I am, or you go find somebody else. Well, I don't. Only person I have to please is my wife once in a while, or at least try to. That's the only person that's really opinion matters one way or the other. Because nobody else is paying my bills except me, so I don't. Other people's opinions about how hard I work or how little I work is not pretty irrelevant. And there's my cat. See, here's my kitty. See, only thing I care about and love is this furry little furry cat. That's about it. My 2 dogs and my other cat, that you don't see, and my wife is pretty much the only stuff I really care about. So, I've seen this Jesse Smollett on TV, and what I think he's doing is sort of pathetic. I guess it's his business. He can do what he wants. He's a man. He pays his own bills. He makes more money than me, so I guess he can do what he wants. But using what he's using to prove a point, to me, seems sort of dumb. Okay, racism in this country is worse than it used to be, and he's making it even worse. But I guess if that's his business, he's I've interacted with people that are men that are gay, and I have a few friends that are gay, and I haven't had any problem with them. They don't bug me. I don't bug them. They don't give me any problems. I don't give them any problems. So I don't know why Jesse Smollett's trying to prove a point. He's only hurting himself and everybody else. So he's not doing anything to better anything. He's just making things worse. But I don't really get along with anybody, and I don't interact with anybody. So whatever people want to do doesn't affect me much anymore. I built a pretty good wall around me. So if you want to cause me problems, you got to really go out of your way to get in my space, as the saying goes. So, so another thing about the ladies movement that I've been hearing about for a while, I've been doing that long before it ever started. I've been treating my wife right since 1993. So I've been doing that for 1993 for over 20 years now. So these ladies that think they created a movement a couple years ago are wrong, because I've been doing it since 1993, long before they brought it into light and trying to get prestige or something. So the men's movement is sort of bogus too. Hey, if you treat your wife right, she'll treat you right. It's pretty simple. If you don't try to take advantage of people or illegally mess up people. You treat people like they treat you. That's really what it boils down to. Don't matter how much money you have or what type of car you drive. It just boils down to how you treat people. If you want to treat people like a bag of dirt, then they're going to treat you like a bag of dirt. It's really that simple. I got age to back me up on that one. 25 years of life running me over. I got age to back me up on that one. So I ain't a 20-year-old trying to figure out how to make friends. So life's run me over 25 years, and I've learned a lot from it. So I ain't a 20-year-old trying to make friends. I paid my dues, and I made every opportunity on my own work for me. So there's no one that gave me opportunities. I came up with them on my own. And that's my other cat. See, it's my other cat, the black one. But I guess he went bye-bye. He's gonna go do something, eat or drink some water. I don't know. do whatever he wants to do, I guess. He'll come see me later. So, only thing I have to say is, if you want something, you got to work for it. There's no way around it. You may be messed up in the head. You can be mentally ill. You can have not a lot of money or have a hard time dealing with people and keeping a job. But in the end, it's up to you. Unfortunately, you only make your own advantages. You make your own decisions. You want something, you make it positive. You don't want something, you make it negative. There's really nobody out there that makes things happen for you besides you. So, that's the way it goes. And you have to learn how to talk better too. You don't get a whole lot. You don't get very far talking like a thug. I'm afraid you don't. I used to. Thought that was the way to do it. Just tell everybody the way it is and make them and slam it in your face and they'll do what you want. No, it doesn't work that way. Actually, I left work because of that on last Wednesday. Supervisor didn't like what she was saying to me, so I just finished up my work and left and went out the back door and called her back the next day because I had to tell her I had a dentist appointment next week. But I I didn't like the way she was treating me, so I just walked out, went out the back door, finished my stuff, and I think that said more than saying much of anything. I think that said a lot. So, if I could pass anything on to people that sort of broke, have no friends, don't have any money, don't have a lot of money, and feels like the world owes them everything, you don't need to feel that way. Just come up with it all yourself, and then the world doesn't control you. If you don't want something, you can say no. World don't control me. World doesn't tell me what to do. My wife don't tell me what to do. I don't tell her what to do. The world doesn't control my life. If I want to stay at work and help, I can, and if I want to leave, I can also leave. Doesn't change me one way or the other. My bills still get paid. My wife pays her bills. We pay our bills, so we don't have to bend to the world. We don't have to beg anything from the world. And that's a nice feeling to have at my age. Because, elbows hurt with arthritis, back's messed up, knees don't feel real great. Have to got to wear braces just about on everything on every body part just to get through a 5-hour shift. But I'm not complaining about that. That's just life. That's just what I have to do to get through the workday. So if, like I said, you're mentally ill, you don't have a lot of money, you're washing dishes for a living, which ain't real great because that ain't a fun job. I can tell you that because that's what I do. I started washing dishes at 25. I'm close to 50. I'm still washing dishes. So I am definitely not making a lot of money. But that doesn't really matter because I've collected what I want and I enjoy what I want. And whether it doesn't matter if I make what I make. Doesn't matter if it's washing dishes and not making much money. Doesn't matter if it's half what my wife makes. None of those things matter anymore. So, sometimes you just have to make your fortune where you end up. I live on the east side of St. Paul. I don't particularly like it, and I hated every minute of it, but I'm going to be here for another 15 years, and then I can move on. Move into that neighborhood I wish my wife and I could have moved into. I guess we'll get to that neighborhood just 40 years later than I wanted to. 40 years later, but I get there. I will get there. I will get to the neighborhood I like. Just be another 15 years before I do it, but if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm not going to really get upset and depressed and commit and leave this world anytime soon because I don't get everything I want. In the end, by the time I'm 65, I'll get everything I want. When I'm 65, I'll get to move into a nice neighborhood, be retired. I won't have to work every weekend. Plain and simple. So if you're out there not making much money and you and your wife are struggling and she makes twice what you make, which did frustrate me for a lot of years. Not fun when you make $500 and your wife makes $1,000 every 2 weeks. That just isn't fun. But I will tell you, if you stick it out, it will work out. Even if you are making, I make $500 every 2 weeks. My wife makes $1,000, roughly. It don't matter. It used to bug me, but now it don't matter. You know, she allowed to enjoy what she enjoys and buy what she wants to, and I buy and enjoy what I want to. So I get a few hobbies. I can still do them. You know, I'm not rich, so I could go to my island in the Caribbean and hop on my private jet and fly over there and jump in my Viper and drive around the Caribbean island for a while. I'd like to do that. That'd be fun, but it ain't gonna happen. So, you know, if you're broke or don't make much money or don't have any friends, hardly any friends, and you feel lonely and sad, and you know, and if you like to interact with a woman and put your arms around her, which I do, which beats porn. Nah, porn don't do it for me. You can't, you know. So, that ain't the same as putting your arms around your wife. No, sorry. It just doesn't cut it, sorry. But anyway, I look at a little bit of it, but I don't spend hours because that just ain't the same thing as putting my arms around my wife. It just doesn't cut it. But anyway, so if you don't have a lot of money and you're sad and you're broke and you're depressed and you feel like you should end your life or go meet heaven because you don't think it's worth living, just plug away for 25 years. You might find you might win in the end. Then you don't have to think about it anymore. You can enjoy your life and go on. But if you think, oh, I'm just going to spend 5 or 10 years and I should have everything, and if you don't get anything you want to get depressed, then you're stupid. You know? World doesn't give you anything. You make your opportunities. Maybe if I would have done things different, I'd have better opportunities and more money in the bank and maybe a little nicer. Maybe things would be a little nicer, but that's okay. I did okay. I'm doing okay. I don't have the best of everything, and I don't have a lot of money. I don't have the best of everything, but I don't have the best house, but that's okay. I have something over my head. It's solid. It'll get me to retirement, and then my wife and I will move into that neighborhood we want to move into, and we'll be happy, and that'll be that. So, if you look at this video, look at this video. I've proved that you can still figure out how to get your life together. It may take you 25 years to get your life together, but you can eventually get your life together and still do your hobbies and solve your problems with your wife so that you and your wife have a good time once in a while. It's possible. It may take 25 years to do it. If you're not willing to put in the work, then I guess you aren't going to get the benefits of doing it, I guess. So, you know, that's my opinions for today, and I just want to thank what few subscribers I have, which last time I checked was 9, so I wanted to give them something to look at. And since I haven't uploaded a video lately, hopefully YouTube won't take this down. I don't think this video's been that messed up or against their rules. Oh, there's my other kitty. See, the black one. See, my other kitty. That's my other kitty. Love that little fur ball. He's a quiet little kitty too. My orange one's a little on the wild side, but you know, I guess that's their personality. So this is Common Kudu signing off, and I hope everybody out there has a nice day and has something positive to look forward to. Thank you.